Hello everyone, welcome to Arkastro Science, and today in this video I will discuss the transit of planet Mercury into the sign of Virgo. On 26th of August 2021, this month, Mercury is going to enter its exaltation sign, its Mool Trikona sign, Virgo. Even if it has the lordship over the sign Gemini, it feels more joyful, it feels happy and promoted when it enters the sign Virgo. The planet of logical and analytical intelligence, the planet which rules over that practicality, that stable thinking without the use of emotions to identify the true and the false, right and the wrong, through the use of that intelligence, use of logic, scientific mind. That planet is going to enter its exaltation sign of Virgo, which rules over practicality, organizational power, perfection, and at the same time this is a earthy sign, so it will give you that stability in your life, because this sign Virgo is originally the 6th house of the natural zodiac. Now when we talk about the 6th house, the first thing which comes in our mind is that it is a malefic house. We forget that it is the 6th house which identifies our immunity power. It is the 6th house which gives us the power to face the challenges. You will see all the people who are perfectionists in their own work, be it a cricketer, be it an athlete, someone who is a very good speaker, someone who is a very good mathematics teacher. They are perfect in their own work and they try to improve on themselves, because they know that if they don't do, someone else will do better than them. If you go through their chart, you will find their 6th house is literally strong, which is supporting them to make them perfect in those sectors of their life. So even though 6th house is significated by Mars and Saturn, in order to improve your skills, in order to be steadfast in any kind of competition, you need to improve on your mistakes. You need to rectify yourself every time, every moment, because life is a competition. Even if you accept it or not, you need to improve on yourself. Now see, you need to progress in your life, you need to grow up. Even if your steps are very slow, even if suppose you are taking baby steps, you are taking baby fits, okay, in order to reach to your destination, but still you need to rectify your mistakes. You will see that even when a baby starts walking, when the baby just falls down, he always tries to come up. He shows that I am small, but I have that challenge to stand on my legs and reach to that particular point. You will see this is the power of 6th house, and it grows slowly, and all those characteristics are inherited instinctively. You will see that those things are there in the sign of Virgo. And how we excel on all these things? Because of that intelligence. Mercury says that I am giving you that intelligence, work on it properly, don't do the same mistakes again and again. And that's the reason Mercury says that my logic and my analytical skills gets promoted in the sign of Virgo, because here I don't think with my emotions, I think with that practicality. I know what is correct, which skills I need to improve so as to be perfect in my life. What are my skills I know, and that's the reason Virgo is second from the sign of Leo. Leo is the original 5th house of your natural zodiac, you see. That means Leo will say you about what creative talents you have, what are the things which makes you happy, joyful. But until and unless you prove yourself in front of the whole world, until and unless you have that power, that force of taking the challenge in front of the whole world, that yes, I can also express myself creatively in front of the whole world, people can know me. That's the all about the sign Leo. Okay, so second from Leo is Virgo. That means if you want to express yourself creatively, if you want to brush up your talents, you need to have the gains of the sign Virgo. It is second from the sign of Leo. That means it is the gain of sign Leo, gain of the 5th house. Take it this way. That's the reason 6th house is also the house of competition. it is an eye opener to us. It acts as a mirror that where actually we lack. Now we have two ways: accept it and go through it, rectify your mistakes and be yourself more confident, improvise on yourself, your skills, your creativity, and be a winner. And on the other side, you may feel depressed, you may feel stressed that even if I have those talents, I can't do anything. So there are two ways. So Mercury is saying that I am showing you the mirror. At the same time, I am also giving you that intelligence. I am also giving you that logical power. Don't be that emotional fool that what people will say, what he will think, what she will say. Forget about all those things. I am giving you that analytical skills, that logical intelligence to work on all those things, all those creative talents which you have. So then only you will have two gains. Even if your steps are slow, now you will walk towards your destination in a correct path. Even if you did some mistakes in your past, you will be able to solve those mistakes and rectify them, improvise yourself. Because you see, there is nothing called 10 upon 10, 10 on 10. There is nothing such those foolish stuffs. There is always some room for perfection. There is always some room for improvisation to improve our skills. We are never perfect. Even if we are having a monopoly market in the world, even if suppose I don't have any competitor, let me suppose like this. So what will happen? A time will come when we will feel that I don't need to improvise myself because I am the winner, because no one is there. But suddenly someone comes, challenges us. It does not challenge us, it challenges our skills. So now we get stressed up that suddenly someone has come, I have to improve on my skills. Here the Mercury in the transit through Virgo will help you. You will see that those people who are having Mercury in the sign of Virgo, whichever house be it in the horoscope, the significance related to that house, that particular person will be very organized, will be very practical. They will always try to make it perfect, stable, so that they can reap the sweet fruits for the days to come. So these are the significance which we must understand before jumping into the conclusion that what the result Mercury is going to bring for all the 12 ascendants. Definitely it's a very good transit, it's a very powerful transit. What can be better than this, that this transit is going to show us our mirror, where we are lacking. It is going to tell us that yes, these are the things. If you work on all those things, this will be making you more perfect, improvised. It will act as a shield. Perfect. Now suppose every one of us has some weaknesses. Now see, I am talking about weakness. Again the significance of the 6th house is coming into the picture. So 6th house of the natural zodiac Virgo says us about the weakness. Also it says us about the strengths on where we must work upon, to work upon our mistakes. And that's the reason you see that 6th house is also significated by Saturn, because Saturn says that stay on the correct path, otherwise I am going to punish you. Because 6th house also deals with the diseases, enemies, debts. And see, Mercury will give you that intelligence to work on all those things. And when you are talking about the significator, why not Mars? When you are talking about the debts, Mars has that power to recover you from all those debts. And at the same time, if you are not in the correct path, if you are failing to apply your intelligence, apply the logic on the correct path, then this Mars is the same planet which will make challenges come in front of you. There is a term called Rinanu Bandhan, means this is the house which binds all the debts of our past birth, of this birth also. Anything which we need to pay off emotionally, physically, through the wealth, finance, everything are the debts. So if we are not using that logical and analytical organizational power which is bestowed by Mercury through the sign of Virgo, wheresoever it is present in our horoscope, we are definitely going to pay back. So this particular transit of Mercury is going to show us that picture. It is also going to give us that strength and power to fight it back. It is going to say us that these are the things. If you work on all those things, you will see that how the life changes beautifully in front of you, how the problems get solved. You will see this is during this transit, certain things will happen in your life which you were ignoring from past few months. Mercury is going to say that until and unless you face the challenge, how are you going to get the result out of it? Don't fear, I am there, I am going to give you the intelligence, I am going to give you that particular, what we say, buddhi, intelligence, to fight it back, to understand. So I will say you that this transit is going to be a very powerful transit. Normally the transit of Mercury happens to be around 18 days, 19 days, but this transit is around 26 days, a bit more, a bit longer, because when it will enter the sign of Libra, again it will retrograde back. So it will give you dual chance to rectify the mistakes, even if you, suppose while applying the things which you thought to do but you did some mistake, again it will give you some dual chance. But the thing is that if you do it perfectly now, so when Mercury will retrograde back, that time Mercury will check whether you did everything correct or not. So on this note, I will say that stay till the end of the video, so that I will be discussing regarding what are the significance which are related to this transit of Mercury into the sign of Virgo, and at the same time what are the results to be expected for all the 12 ascendant signs for your life regarding this particular month till Mercury is in the sign of Virgo, because on 22nd of September it will enter the sign of Libra. And as usual, if you are new to this channel, then tap onto the subscribe button, click onto the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new video you get notified instantly. And anytime if you want any consultancy from me, then you can check the links in the description section, so that you can find the links to my Instagram and Facebook accounts, so that you can have a consultation one-on-one with me. You can book it through the links in the description section. And any query or any opinion which you feel to write it down, you are always welcome to have it in the comment box. So stay till the end of the video, so that you can understand that how the transit is going to behave in your life. And you must check it through your ascendant sign, also from the moon sign, so that you can understand that what is physically going to get manifested, that is through the ascendant sign, and what impact it is going to make on your mind, on your emotions, that is through the moon sign. Okay, so on this note, come let us start. For the Aries people, Mercury is your 3rd and 6th lord. It is getting exalted in the 6th house. So now it is giving you a very proper, very nice, a very powerful energy to be very organized, very perfect regarding your any kind of skills which you have, your daily schedule, your daily routines. If you are in any service, then it will give you a very proper intelligence to follow your service sector. Your relationships with your authorities, your superiors, or any person in and around you in your work environment, in your service sector, will be much more better. Through your intelligence, this will be the time when you will win over your opponents, your enemies. This time you have to be very careful regarding your wealth and finance, because Mercury will put up some challenges in front of you. Mercury is the significator of that trade, business and wealth. So it will put up some challenges in front of you. It will test that what type of decisions are you making. It will also give you the logical and analytical intelligence at the same time. So be very careful regarding that. And at the same time, I will say you that this Mercury will be very prompt regarding any kind of diseases. Suppose you are facing or you are going through any kind of illness, then this Mercury will give you that immunity power to come out of all those problems. So I will say you that this is a very good transit in terms of your challenging power, in terms of your competitive spirit regarding this particular transit of Mercury for the Aries people. For the Taurus people, Mercury is your second and fifth lord. So that means now this transit of Mercury is going to give you that creative intelligence. You can learn certain things, you can have the support of your family in your education, you will be happily making some financial decisions, some investments, you can have gains through speculative business, some trade or investments, new kind of investments which can give you sweet and fruit results, that sweet fruits in your life in coming years to for the next coming years to come. It will be good for your progeny also, for your education, to express yourself creatively in front of the whole world, to learn certain things. Your bonding with your family will be good because Mercury is also your second lord, getting exalted in the 5th house. Mercury will be looking into the 11th house, so it will also make you have the gains. So it is creating multiple dhan yogas at the same time. So it is a very good time to create lots and lots of wealth, finance, and make new investments. For the Gemini people, Mercury is your Lagna lord and your 4th lord, coming into the 4th house, getting exalted. Wonderful. Lagna lord means you getting into the 4th house of happiness. So this is the time when you are going to have all kinds of happiness. Suppose in the past few months, if you are thinking that my happiness index is going down, this is the time to rectify all those things, making it perfect, organized in such a way that your domestic happiness is now completely stable, strong than before, organized. Your relationship with your father, with your mother, with all the people in and around your house, in your home, will be much more better. Any kind of projects related to your home or any things which you are thinking to improve in your home or your domestic place, regarding your luxuries, conveniences, anything will be much more better. The planning will be much more better than before. Mercury will be looking into your 10th house of career and profession. So your relationship with your boss or your work environment, your what type of organizational skills you are having in your career will be much more improved this time. For the Cancer people, Mercury will be your 12th lord and the 3rd lord, and 12th lord coming into the 3rd house, getting exalted. Now since Mercury has the exaltation sign and Mula Trikona sign as Virgo in the 3rd house, that means it will give more results of the 3rd house than the 12th house. Means it will also give the result of 12th house, but more of the 3rd house. And since it is the 3rd lord itself, that means it will make you have a very good communication in and around you. Your neighbors, your friends, your siblings. It will increase your courage and bravery through your intelligence, that what to do, when to do, how to act, where to put the energy. Suppose if you are a writer, if you are a publisher, author, you are associated with any kind of social media, online communications, radio, TV, broadcasting, okay, where communication is important. You can be a consultant, you can be a person who give some kind of coachings, you can be a coach, teacher. All these things can help you out if you are related to all those things. You can be a journalist, I forgot about that, the most important part. You can be a media person. So these all things, Mercury will give you very good insights during this transit. And since it is also the 12th lord, I will say you that it will increase your imagination. Now 12th house is about the spiritual imagination, the imaginations of the realm which is not of this world, some other worldly realms. Okay, so it will give you that imaginations of that. So suddenly, suppose if you are a blog writer, you can write blogs regarding all those things. Suddenly you can write some spiritual stuff and you can have name, fame through it. People can recognize you, people can praise you. Okay, so this transit of Mercury in your 3rd house getting exalted for the Cancer people will be really very good. For the Leo people, Mercury is your 11th lord, Mercury is your 2nd lord, and 11th lord coming into the 2nd house getting exalted, it is creating a very powerful Dhan Yoga. I will say you that during this span of around 26 days, this Mercury will give you multiple chances to have various kinds of income and gains, and also it will also give you chances to have proper investment, proper decision making regarding your wealth, regarding your finance. Being the 2nd lord itself, it will also make you a very eminent speaker. So suppose if you are associated with anything which requires speaking, it will give you lots of gains through those things. You can have gains through commercial institutions. Suppose if you are associated with any kind of bank, okay, or trading corporation or something like that, or any kind of commercial units, you can have gains through that. Mercury will be aspecting the 8th house of occult and spirituality, so you can have learned certain things and can have gains through all those things. Suddenly you can take interest in learning the occult side of the life because of the aspect on the 8th house. So it's a very good transit, I will say. For the Virgo people, what can be more beautiful than that 10th lord coming into the 1st house as the 1st lord getting exalted. Wonderful. It is not only giving you intelligence, it is also giving you that proper decision making power, fame, reputation, intelligence, logical and analytical thinking, proper decision making, ability to express yourself openly in front of the world. People can know you, people can recognize you, making you an independent person. Most importantly, since it is the 10th lord coming into the 1st house, even if suppose you are working under someone, this is the time when you will be independently, or I will say you more freely able to utilize your intelligence in your working sector. Or suppose if you are self-employed, then this transit is what can be better than this, because now this span of around 26 days you will be able to express yourself more beautifully with confidence, with intelligence. Means whatever step you take, people will recognize you. Why? Because just opposite to the 1st house is the 7th house, the mass, the masses. People will think, oh my god, this person is so intelligent. Whatever he says, means people will be just like waiting for you to say something. Just like some eminent speaker speaks and people listens to him or her for hours. Okay, since Mercury is also the significator of wealth, so this transit is also going to bring a very good result in terms of your wealth, finance, job, career, profession. Okay, it is also making a very strong Raj Yoga in the 1st house, being the 10th lord and the 1st lord itself. For the Libra ascendant people, Mercury is your 9th lord, Mercury is your 12th lord. 9th lord getting into the 12th house and getting exalted as the 12th lord itself. So this time you will be more spiritually inclined. You will have more imaginative intelligence, I will say, to learn certain spiritual stuffs or religious stuffs or the occult side of the life, or certain things which normally we don't care about. It will give you more proper happiness when you learn those spiritual stuffs. You will apply the spiritual way of living in your life. You may go some far away place, okay, and join some spiritual community. You can go some far away place or some foreign lands to meet your guru, okay, because since it is getting exalted in the 12th house as the 9th lord, so now it will be very much in accordance to spirituality and righteousness, dharma. So your all the works will be in accordance to dharma and spiritual. You will feel that suddenly the spirituality is making your life happier than before. Don't forget, few days back when Venus entered the sign of Virgo, Venus is your Lagna lord and entered the sign of Virgo, it got debilitated. So that time you may be feeling that what would this spirituality have done for me? What have I got? But now this Mercury is going to change the perspective a lot. It is also creating a cancellation of debilitation. See, Mercury is creating the cancellation of debilitation for all the signs, isn't it? And it will impact everyone differently. But for the Libra people, I will say you will feel the change differently and most promptly. Why? Because Venus is your Lagna lord going into the 12th house, getting debilitated. So your personality, your health is getting affected. Your intelligence, your general fame and intelligence is getting impacted. So now this Mercury is giving that extra power to that Venus, that yes, I am taking care of you. Since 9th lord is getting exalted, it is also ensuring rise of fortune, even if it is in the foreign lands, even if it is through spirituality. Rise of fortune, prosperity, pleasure, happiness, comfort. Don't forget, it is the 12th house itself, lord of the 12th house itself, isn't it? So I will say you that during this time, if you are following any kind of spiritual living, any kind of spiritual way of life, or if you are thinking that you want to do all these things or join some spiritual community, meet some spiritual people, do it. You are definitely going to have lots and lots of positive energies and vibes through it. You may have rise of fortune through that, okay. For the Scorpio ascendant people, Mercury is your 8th lord going into the 11th house and getting exalted. Now 11th lord getting exalted in the 11th house, it simply means that it will take care of your gains, your fulfillment of hopes and wishes during this transit. And in this day and age, there are multiple disciplines and genres which are actually taken care by Mercury. If I say that the number of disciplines and genres which Mercury has the lordship over in this particular world, in this physical world, no other planet has that much diversity. Be it teaching, be it any kind of logical and analytical intelligence, means where you use it, be it communication, speaking, media, journalism, consulting, be it any kind of author, publisher, be it education sector, everything is, you see, it will move in and around Mercury, because without Mercury these things are not possible. Now you may say that there are the influence of other planets also. Yes, they are there, influence of other planets, but without Mercury you cannot even think of all those things. Everywhere where we apply our intelligence, Mercury is there. But when it is getting exalted in the 11th house, in the 11th as the 11th lord, for the Scorpio people I am saying you, it is going to give you gains through multiple areas. And since it is the 8th lord also, and 8th lord is well disposited, getting exalted in its own sign in the 11th house, so it may also happen that suddenly you may get some kind of certain type of gains, inheritance, suddenly, all of a sudden, during this transit of Mercury through the sign of Virgo getting exalted for the Scorpio people. And don't forget, it will be looking into the sign of your 5th house, that is the sign of Pisces, your fifth house, so it will also enhance your creative skills. So I will say you that this transit of Mercury is going to be very powerful for the Scorpio people, and obviously it is going to be very good and powerful for every one of us. But Scorpio people, look for it, watch for it. Okay, next comes the Sagittarius people. For the Sagittarius people, Mercury, the 7th lord, getting into the 10th house and getting exalted as the 10th lord itself. Now see, what can be more beautiful than it, that your spouse will be helping you out in order to have more organizational skills, more stability, more increased name, fame, status and reputation in front of the whole world, helping you out in your work environment and your work career and profession. And being the 10th lord itself, this is the time when you can approach your superiors, authorities, to discuss new things, to implement new things, making yourself more approachable, more independent, more powerful, I will say. People will recognize you by your logical and analytical power. This is the time when you can use your perfection in your work. Any type of mistakes which you did earlier in your career or profession, this is the time when you can rectify it properly. So this is a very powerful transit. Another thing, since the 7th lord is getting exalted, it is good for your family happiness also and marital happiness also, because it will be looking into the 4th house of happiness. So I will say this is a very good transit for the Sagittarius people also. After the Sagittarius people, I will be talking about the Capricorn ascendant people. For the Capricorn ascendant people, Mercury is your 6th lord getting exalted in the 9th house as the 9th lord itself. So I will say, first of all, rise of fortune, prosperity, pleasure, divine blessing. This is the first thing which I will say. Very nice communication with your guru, with your father, with your elders. You can learn new things, be it spiritual, religious, philosophical ideas, law. Even suppose if you are going for some higher studies, this is the very good time to join a college or some university to learn new things, to meet the people of spiritual or religious communities, religious groups, to visit the religious places, to have that long distance travels and have pleasure through it. And at the same time, since it is the 6th lord getting exalted in the 9th house, so that means now you can have happiness from the 6th house stuffs. You can defeat your enemies and have gains through it. You can have some loan and use that loan to have some assets which can actually help you in the future. Okay, since it is getting exalted in the 9th house as the 9th lord itself, it may also signify that suddenly, due to some divine blessing, you get yourself cured from some illness. Had it been some other sign, my results would have been something different. Means what I am saying, that would have been something different. But since now Mercury has entered the sign of Virgo in its own sign, own house, exalted, the results are completely changed, isn't it? Let us talk about the Aquarius people. For the Aquarius people, Mercury is your 8th lord. Mercury is also your 5th lord. 5th lord coming into the 8th house getting exalted as the 8th lord itself. Good for your vitality, good for your health, most importantly. Because since it is the 8th lord itself, it will take care of your health. It will also give you that intelligence to make sure that whatever mistakes you did in the past, now it will give you that wisdom, or I will say that logic. Basically I will say that it is the logic which Mercury will bestow you to dive deep into the deeper aspects of your life. To be a bit slow, think about it, that what mistakes you did in the past which you shouldn't have done. So now it is giving you that deep, focused and concentrated research power to rectify those mistakes. And that's the reason how it will help your health also. So only thing you have to do is that during this time, take extra care of your health, and you see that how Mercury helps you to bring more immunity power in your health is concerned, because 8th house is also the house of longevity. Since it will be transiting through the 8th house, looking into the 2nd house, so it will take care of your fixed assets and the joint assets. Your relationship with your in-laws will be much more better. You can also have some help or cooperation from your in-laws. Since it is getting exalted over there, your communication regarding anything, regarding your marital matters, will be much more better. So I will say that this transit is going to be overall very good. Another thing is that since it is the 5th lord coming into the 8th house, you can learn certain things which are related to ancient science, occult, spiritual stuffs. Okay, so it's a very good transit, I will say. Since Mercury is also the planet of education and learning, if you are thinking to do something research work, this planet is going to give you a very good result, I am saying you. Start it now and see the result in the coming years. For the Pisces people, your 4th lord coming into the 7th house getting exalted as the 7th lord itself. Now since 7th lord is exalted in the 7th house, so that means your spouse will take extra interest and caution regarding your marital matters. He or she will make sure that now we need more stability, more perfection, more organizational skills in order to make our marriage more beautiful. Now since Mercury loses its directional strength in the 7th house, it may happen that you or maybe your spouse a bit critical towards yourself or themselves. So that can create some kind of sparks, some kind of disputes or conflicts. Now this can happen between you and your partners also, because 7th house is also between the partners, business partners. So Mercury will give you that intelligence to solve those disputes also. Mercury will say, yes, it may happen that there are some disputes, but I will give you that chance to resolve it. Don't forget, before Mercury will enter the sign of Virgo, at present Mercury is in the sign of Leo, which is the 6th house. Now 7th lord coming into the 6th house is not considered good. So there will be happening some kind of disputes now. So when it enters the sign of Virgo, it will give you proper insights, proper intelligence to go through those conflicts, solve it down, and make your marital happiness much profound during this transit. This is not the time to talk about ego, talk about that my intelligence is more than you, or I know better than you, don't teach me. These are not the things to be talked about now. These are the time when you need to solve your disputes and conflicts, and then see how this exalted Mercury helps you out in your marital matters between you and your spouse. And since it is your 4th lord coming into the 7th house, so now your happiness lies in your marriage. Take care of your spouse. You will see how happiness comes in your life, isn't it? So it's a very good time, I will say, for overall all the 12 ascendants. I hope that you have liked this video, and if you have really liked this video, then share it to your near and dear ones so that they must come to know regarding this transit, about this beautiful transit, and how they should imply this transit in their life, because definitely it is going to help them during this span of around 26 days. And again, if you are new to this channel, tap onto the subscribe button, click onto the notification bell icon so that every time I make a new video, you get notified instantly. Your opinions and queries are always welcome in the comment box. Click onto the comment box, write down your comments, and I will go through it. Okay. And anytime if you need any consultancy from me, then check on the links in the description section. Okay. So that's it from my side. Till then, when I come back for the next time, for the next another some interesting video, I'm signing off for today. Thanking you. Bye bye.